Hi, Jenny here. I'm sitting outside my kitchen window today beside the apple tree with my bokashi bucket outside, and I want to talk about this bokashi liquid that is really a fantastic fertilizer for everywhere in the garden. Quite often these bokashi bins, this is mine, it's the kind we have in Sweden, but there's many different varieties. The ones that have a tap, they quite often come with a little cup, an open cup, and the idea is that you should drain your bokashi liquid into that. Skip it, I never do that. It's much better just to take any old plastic bottle with a lid and fill that up, because it's important to keep the liquid airtight. It keeps the smell from getting all over the house for a start, because this stuff doesn't really smell that great. It's super valuable but doesn't smell so good. But the main reason is that you don't want it to oxidize, and it will stay fresh for longer if you put a lid on. Keep it airtight and keep it cool. So if you live in a really hot climate, put it in the fridge, for example, or if you live in a cool climate like this, it's okay. Out of direct sunlight if you can, so indoors rather than outdoors or in a shed or something like that. So to fill this from the bucket, I usually do this inside, but just now I'm outside. Put your bokashi bucket on the edge of the sink or something like that, or a table, or in this case on the edge of a little piece of deck, and just fill it out. Oh, that was really bad angle on the camera. Okay, let's see if I can adjust that. Right, sorry. Right, and so you just put your bottle here, right, and fill it from the bucket. Now, one trick that's quite good is there's liquid in here, but if you want to squeeze out more, just push on the lid, like with this tap open. Put your hand on the lid and just give it a bit of a gentle press, and you'll find that the liquid comes flying out of the bucket. There's a little bit of air pressure and it just pushes it through. So that's actually a really handy tip. And you can also tip the bucket forward a little bit like this, so that the liquid drains out. Okay, that's obviously really easy. And as you can see here, I got quite a good filling in my bottle. Now this I just keep refilling and using, I don't worry about it so much, but let's say if it was the middle of winter and I couldn't use it, then I might just take this bottle and throw it in the freezer like this, always with some airspace, because you know when things freeze they expand. But it's that easy, and that's a really good trick, just to squeeze out a little bit of extra liquid from the bucket so that you have enough for your garden. You can fertilize everything with this, it's really valuable. So, bokashi tips for the day.